Hello friends, welcome to 8th session of online Java internship program. So in this session, we learn how to update the stock details. In the previous session, we learned how to display the individual record from the table. In this session, we'll try to update the particular record stock details from the table. Let me show how to do that. So let me start the server first. Go to your Eclipse and start the server. Click on Tomcat. So it does take some time to get started. You have to wait for some time. Started loading. Okay, the server is started, and go to your browser. There we have to type localhost colon 8090 and press enter. Localhost colon 8090. So this is the Tomcat page. Click on manage app. So here we have to select our project, demo project. This is what our project. Click on demo project. So this is the login page, and here we have to give the username and password. Username is admin and password is also admin. So login, then this is the dashboard. Here now what we have to do is we need to update the record, particular record. So how to do that? Before updating the record, let me click on view stock. It shows the stock details. Here this is the product ID and product name and description and quantity and expiry date. If you want to change anything, the product ID, description or quantity, we can do this with the help of update option, update stock. So let me show how to do that. Okay, let me create another page. How to create another page? So right click on your project, go to new. There we have to select other. So here we have to select JSP page. Click on next and give the file name as update stock. Finish. Here what I'll do is I'll go to new products.jsp page. I'll copy the same thing, whatever there in the new stock.jsp page. I'll copy the same thing and I'll paste it here in the update stock.jsp page. Control A and B. So same thing, same content. I will copy and paste it here in update stock.jsp page. Now, so if I want to update, let me click on view stock. If I want to update this particular record, if I want to change the product name and description and as well as the quantity. So let me show how to do that. I want to change the product name and as well as description and quantity. Let me show. Okay, we have created a page and we have to provide a link in dashboard. So go to dashboard. So here we have update stock. Here we need to provide, so we need to use anchor tag here, update stock. Yes, I already provided a link to update stock.jsp page. Let me refresh the page. So click on update stock. Okay, right now we are in update stock.jsp page. So you can see here in the URL update stock.jsp page, it is showing. Let me change the name. So this is not new. 1 second. Just a second. Update. Okay, update stock. So this is not new product registration. Update stock details. Let me change. Let me give update stock. Go to your browser and refresh the page. Right now we are in update stock.jsp page. Here we need to provide the product ID and whatever the name that you want to change with. So we can give here a description and quantity and the expiry date. Let me check. Let me give the product ID as 999, and before that, so we need to write a database connection and we need to write the database update query so that we can update the record through a database connection. How to do that? So this is what our update stock.jsp page. Here we need to change the action name. I'll give the action name as update record. this is the servlet page. Let me create this servlet page. So go to web inf/src page, right click on src and go to new. There we have to select a class. So we have to give the file name, means servlet name has update record, and click on finish. So here we need to convert this class into servlet. Extends http servlet. Okay, so next here we need to use do post method. Okay, let me remove these two lines and use an annotation at web servlet and update record. Okay, update record. And after that, what I'll do is I'll go to new registration, a new reg.java page, and I will copy all these parameters from this page. Let me copy all the line of code, all lines of code. Let me copy all these lines, and I'll go to update record.java and I'll paste the same thing here in this page. Okay, now instead of insert into, so I'll go with the update query because we need to update the record. So let me change this query, update product. So the table name is product, where we need to change the name, product name. Set, we'll use set name. Let me check the column name. Column name is p name. Okay, let me change it to p name. Name is equal to p underscore name, comma. Let me change the description. DESC, column name is DESC. And the quantity, okay, quantity. So here we need to update the quantity. That means whatever the quantity there in the table. So and now how much quantity that we are giving right now. So it should add to the existing value. It means that suppose if we have, for example, right now we have 10 quantity in our table for the product ID 999. So if I give 5, so it should add to the existing product quantity. The final quantity will be 15. So now how to do that? Here I'll go with quantity plus of I'll go with QA. So this is how we can update, and finally we need to put the where condition, where PID okay, this is how we can update the record. PID, sorry, this is P underscore ID. Okay, this is how we need to write the query. Let me check what the problem, why it is showing P name. Okay, and now new product, and the response is we should send response back to update stock update stock.jsp page. Let me stop the server and start the server again. Click on server. Okay, server started. Go to, let me remove this name and the presenter, give username and password, and click on update stock. Here we need to provide the product ID. Product ID is 999. Product name is, I'll give the total soap. Description, I'll give like may X. Quantity, it will be around 5. I'll give expiry date, I'll give go with this one only, register. Okay, it is showing something error. Let me check what the error. So you have an error in the syntax in the manual that corresponds to the MySQL Server version. Okay, let me check what the mistake that I did. Update product set name is equal to okay, and the quantity we have to remove this single quote because it is not a string, it is integer. Okay, let me stop and start the server again. Let me check one more time. Okay, everything is fine. Let me start the server again. Quantity, it is an integer, that is why we should give within double quotes and plus. We should not include single quote because it is not a string. Let me remove this. Date stock, product ID, description, Vivo phone. I'll go with description MAX. Quantity will be on 5. For date, I'll go with this one, register. Okay, again it is showing some error. You know what the error? You have a syntax error, check manual corresponding version, right syntax to use. Description DS is equal to max. Okay, let me check one. Okay, now the problem is this is not products, so we have to give the products. So the table name is products, and one more changes, the quantity we have to give. So we should not give this quantity because it is in the string format. So after receiving the strings, we are converting the string into integer format. We need to pass this parameter. So here, and let me remove this description right now. No need of description. So let me update only the product name and the quantity. Okay, so the mistake that we did is products. The table name is wrong. This is not products, and the quantity we have to provide the integer format quantity. So these are the two mistakes that we did. Let me save this file and let me run the project again. Okay, server is started. Go to web browser. So here, username, password, and click on update stock. We have to provide now. I'll go with triple name is equal to Vivo phone. Description quantity, I'll go with 10, and expiry date. Okay, register. Okay, now go and check it out our database. Go refresh. The quantity is 25 and phone name is 25. Let me update the same content again. Let me select triple line. Product name, I'll change, go with the Sony. Description, I'll give so smart phone. Quantity, I'll go with 10 again. So this is the expiry date. Register again. Go to your database. So the quantity is 25. Refresh. The product name is changing and the quantity is also changing. So previous quantity is 25 now. So we have added 10 more quantity. The total quantity is 35. So this is how we can update the record with the help of database connection using update query. I hope you understand this session. So thank you so much.